had to do voices for things like when there was, you get smaller clients, you're starting out.
Well, we were taking people that like maybe didn't even know their potential sometimes and growing their business exponentially, but we had to get very clever with how we were going to use the budgets the first time around.
Right. And there's not like I'm not poo-pooing this at all. It was fun. Like I have fun doing that. I love doing voiceover, love doing character voices. I did all that stuff for like, our very firm client. And then like we had a costume shop, sort of holiday store that did radio ads. And I was in here at night because honestly, I don't even know if you knew this. I was sort of embarrassed to do those reads while everybody was in the office because my office, even though our partner who built this said like, the walls are soundproof. They're not. And I could yell out of them and people could hear them. Like 2 rooms over, I'd do something and come out and somebody'd be laughing, be like, that was awesome. I could hear you doing that. I'd be like, well, I don't want this. I want I need Superman's Fortress of Solitude, man. I need to hide in here.
Yeah, because you were like Dr. Jekyll over the years. What else?
I was
tackling witches.
I was the Frankenstein. I was the Frankenstein monster. I was also Dr. Frankenstein. But we didn't name them. We just used them as characters. I pitched up my voice to be a witch in the background of something, horror movie stuff, pirates. I was a surfer dude for quite a few years for an amusement park for Funplex. Yeah. It was me just like pulling everything from every bit of pop culture I had to, dude, all that stuff. And
to this day too, we can still hear him, and I'm like, I can hear Dave.
Yeah, Dave's underneath. Hey, dude, why don't you come down to the park? Okay. So like that stuff was kind of us just getting it done however we had to get it done. That helped us. That actually helps us. And like for you, your experience too is you came up through like print and placement and stuff like that, and you learned from a lot of folks at agencies prior. But I think that's what, like, we both sort of just showed up at the right time and had the skill set to be like, well, if we have to do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
Yeah, I think my biggest stretch where I was kind of like learning as we went when we first started was account managing. Yeah. Because again, I was like media buyer. I was account managing at the previous agency, but I just didn't see that in myself necessarily. So yeah, learning how to like manage an account, pitch an account. What's it take to like maintain an account, and then on the buying side, it's like then doing all the buys by yourself. Even you and I were like building out our own website at first, by ourselves. Yeah. There was just a lot you just had to do, you had to.
All the developers out there that do UX and everything. Cause I still don't like that is like calculus homework to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Well, same with like even our team that does, like our digital buying in-house.
Oh, yeah.
When I was doing media buying, I was doing a lot of it myself. So I'd say in-house, still like structuring buys together and all that good stuff. But I was never like on the back end of like Meta having to figure out the dashboards. Same thing with like a lot of our partners now. And you have to be. I mean, now you have to. Right. So it's like I could kind of figure it out, but I, like you said, with UX stuff, it's like that was not my specialty.
Yeah, but I mean, at the time, we were both kind of like, well, if it's got to get done, it's got to get done.